So when you're hired to do a wedding, do you attend the wedding rehearsal? That's a question I've seen a lot of people ask. I've had some people ask me personally, what do you think? Should I attend the wedding rehearsal the day before the wedding or 2 days before the wedding or wherever it's going to be? Hey, first, let me remind you, you're watching Creative License. I'm Bill Hermann, your host, and thanks for being a part of the Little Dog and Pony Show. Electro Voice and Promo Only and DJ Event Planner and DJNTV and, of course, my workshop, The Entertainment Experience, all sponsor this content. I hope that you are appreciating it and you reach out and tell those people. So, the wedding rehearsal. I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea to do a wedding rehearsal or to go to a wedding rehearsal. It can be a good idea and it can be a bad idea. It really depends on the reason why you're going, right? You really should go for a reason, and usually the reason to go is to be sure you benefit them more. So if you do go to a wedding rehearsal, what are you there to do? Is it that you're trying to be sure that they meet you ahead of time so they feel more comfortable with you the next day when you start doing things like the introductions or introducing toasts or playing music for them? Are you trying to get to know them a little bit better so that you know what kind of music to play when you DJ the next day? Are you trying to create a rapport with these people that you're hoping will be on your side and be part of your team to get the party going? A lot of those reasons are good reasons to be a part of the wedding rehearsal. So, yeah, I mean, as long as you've got a good why, and the why has more to do with them than you, I say, sure. The next question is, though, if you're going to go to the wedding rehearsal, then what are you going to do? Because you're not a guest, right? You are not there to have dinner. You're not there to enjoy what's going on. You're there as a servant to their wedding and to their ideas. So you need to have a reason to be there, and you need to have something to do that is going to make their wedding rehearsal better because you're a part of it. Have you taken that into consideration? When you get there, how much have you already rehearsed, or rather researched about these people? How much do you know about them? What kind of things that can you do at a wedding rehearsal that can help the wedding rehearsal go smoother? Some people take on that they're going to help them make the wedding rehearsal go smooth. But then again, you get there and you've got a professional officiant, and really it's their job and their party and their rehearsal to be sure it goes well. So to step in on that can just cause some animosity, right? And make you look like, hey man, I know this better than these people do. You may or may not, but you got to be careful of that. But knowing everybody's names, that's really helpful, right? Helping them to greet their guests, being there to help the couple, right? And if I do a wedding rehearsal, and I'm always invited to the rehearsal dinner, which I do not eat, and I've talked about this in the past. I'm not invited to these things as a guest. I'm there as their wedding entertainment and their servant for the day. So if I'm going to serve them at their wedding rehearsal and wedding rehearsal dinner, how can I help those things go smoother? And do I just show up and do it? No. I talk to the couple ahead of time and make sure that my presence there is going to make their day better. Do they want me there to be sure I know what's going on? Then it's just that I'm there to observe. But if they'd like me to help make sure that the rehearsal goes smoothly, that they don't have to be in control of where people have to be, that when it gets over to the dining, that they know what time they're going to eat, and they know what's happening before and afterwards, and they know where they got to be afterwards. I mean, you can be that person that can facilitate the knowledge necessary for everyone to feel comfortable the night before the big day. That's what I do if I'm involved, but not before going over with a couple and saying, so if you do have me there, there's a few things I could do. Would you like me to take care of this or take care of that? Could I facilitate this or facilitate that? Because if you go, the only people that really know you is the couple. And then you show up and start taking over without having to talk to the couple, without people knowing what you're there for and understanding that you're there in official capacity, that can be troublesome. And if you're just there to kind of rub elbows and shoulders and get to know people, well then you should get some sort of an introduction from the couple so they don't feel the weirdness of what that could be. So I don't know if I completely answered that question, but I think you get the gist, right? Have a reason to be there, a good why, and then have something to do that will serve the couple you're going to the rehearsal dinner for. What do you think? Have you done this before? Do you know what I'm talking about? Or do you take a completely different path? Let me know in the comments below or send me a note. Tell me I'm full of it. People do it all the time. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next week.